The first year, we kept calling it the Pipe Smoking Social Event of the Year. That's what we want.
I was co-producer of this show for 12 years. So what I would want to see is what I'm seeing. 2 younger people taking over and keeping this going.
Dave and I are co-organizers. We took it over from Steve O'Neill and Marty Pulvers, who had been doing it for 11 years and had built up a great gathering. But with this show, what I wanted to look at was how do we reach the next generation of people?
This is one of the youngest crowds I've ever seen at a pipe show. There are a lot of new guys who've never smoked a pipe, who are super curious about what it means and kind of just dipping their toes in the water.
They're different than we were growing up, and with all these laws coming up, these younger people are like, you're not going to tell me what to do. I want to smoke a pipe, I'm going to smoke a pipe.
And it's in fact causing us to see a bit of a resurgence in a younger crowd being interested in what we do.
If you just want to come in, walk in, buy stuff, and leave, you can do that. You can do that online, at home. But if you want to come in and meet the pipe maker or meet a tobacco blender or meet other collectors from other parts of the world, you might be on a Zoom group with them or on one of the chats with them. But now you get a chance to sit in front of them.
Basically, I'm on a desert island in the middle of the prairies in Canada, so the community there is very, very sparse. In my quest to find information, it just blossomed into the whole online Instagram community, the virtual pipe club, the Facebook communities. It's been, 8 years now, and this week is the first time I've ever met any of them in person. My first 4 minutes here, when I got off the airplane, I got to the hotel. I checked into my room, and I could hear a bunch of people the next room down, and that was the hospitality suite. And I walked through there, and of about 15 people, I only didn't know 2 of them. I've never met any of them in my life. And a minute later, I'm wrapped in hugs with all these people that I've never actually physically met before. And we're just like best friends automatically.
What used to happen is most of the business took place in the hotel rooms before the show, after the show's day, maybe even after the show ended, and in the hotel rooms after. A lot of swapping, an awful lot of swapping. Oh yes, because you would see a pipe I had that I liked, but you would really want it. And I'd say, okay, you really want that pipe, means more to you, but I'll take those 2 in exchange and throw in a kicker.
There's a slightly more commercial feel to the show itself, but then a much more communal feel to the after hours, like a literal party afterwards. Every night. And that's a crazy balance to have. To be really 2 different shows happening at the same time.
The room hopping is a throwback to the old days of pipe shows when most hotel rooms were smoking friendly and you had to ask for a non-smoking room. You walk into any hotel room, there'd be an ashtray, a book of matches, and the Bible. They were in every hotel room. Now, the Palace Station still has 1 floor of smoking rooms, and we want people that are going to have their doors open. They go to the liquor store and stock up on drinks for their room. And you literally just walk up and down the 14th floor hallway, look in the room and go, who's in there? I know you, I don't know you, but you've got pipes out on the bed, let's go look at pipes. Or you've got drinks, or there's tobaccos being passed around.
So there are these callbacks to the old Pheasant Run Chicago days where your door is literally unlocked and you leave your door open and somebody will just come in and be like, oh, what kind of tobaccos do you have? And you'll have whiskey out on the table and like, oh, I wanted to share this whiskey with everybody who was here.
Right now, the show's going to be closing in about a half hour, but tonight on the 14th floor, I think we've got 12 rooms that are still part of our show. The show itself, we get one of the small little hospitality suites, and yeah, it's comfortable for 12, 14 people to squeeze in there in a tight little circle. But after dinner, I'll be up there sitting and smoking and reminiscing and getting a chance to talk to people.
The first Vegas pipe show was the first pipe show we ever did. We just had so much fun. It was so much fun meeting people, seeing some of the slightly crazy and bright ideas that we do.
This show in particular is very good because everybody visits with each other. I can come to these places and learn. There's so many people that are doing such great stuff. You could go around and see their stuff and get ideas and ask them questions, and everybody's happy to help you get better, learn, improve.
Everybody is willing to help and provide guidance and help.
They're not like that. They're happy to, you just do this and you order that and get this tool and, you should get this kind of die and you should, everybody's approach it like this. Have you thought about that? Or they'll pick up your thing and they'll say, you should work on this part.
Last year we came to the Vegas Pipe Show. It was the first time that we got a table. And so we had presence as a club coming to the table for other people and answering club questions, like how do you start a club? How frequently are you meeting? Do you collect dues? When is it appropriate to collect dues? And things like that. This year we expanded upon that. Not only did we offer more information about how to start up clubs and things like that along those lines, but we also helped our brick and mortar by starting to do sales. We're starting to do fundraising for ourselves so we can start making that next progression. My interest in acquiring tobacco or buying pipes really takes more of a backseat to the networking aspect. So I really enjoy getting to know the who's who in the community, finding out kind of what are things that they're doing, get excited about their stuff, show them what I'm doing.
You finally meet people that you've been selling to for years.
The smoking tent is the show floor and the seating area is right next to it. So there's a lot more coming and going and returning versus people coming, spending their money, and then going out to smoke whatever they bought. Guys buy a pipe, they go sit and they smoke it, and then they come back and tell you how good it was or what they would have liked different. So there's an immediate response to everything you do in Vegas.
Oh, no. You get to learn about people who are totally different, right?
People from all over the world. You get to talk to people you wouldn't normally get to talk to and hear about where they're from.
Canada, Mexico, Brazil, England, France, Denmark, Sweden, Italy, Greece, Turkey.
Hear about their pipes and how they approach it.
Just this show, I was talking to a couple of people who are psychologists,
You're a rocket scientist,
doctors,
a carpenter,
a couple of airplane pilots,
teachers,
dentists, which is a little bit funny for pipes, but hey, we'll go with it.
a greasy locomotive engineer.
You don't have to be rich, you don't have to be young, you don't have to be old. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner, it doesn't matter if you have one pipe or 1,000. The highest pipe maker to the person buy the first pipe. Just walk into a room with a pipe in the hand, you accept it.
Overall, it is every single walk of life. There's no one job, there's no one bracket of income.
8 of us sitting at a table from all walks of life, and nobody's got their nose up to the other guy about anything. It's like, with that many different kinds of people at the table, it just makes hanging out with them that much more interesting.
It's exactly like a pipe club. It's community for those of us who attend all of these shows regularly. And it's community for people who learn for the first time that they're not alone.
I've been saying this all weekend that I haven't come to a show and met anybody that I wouldn't like to have a dinner with or sit and have a pipe, and everyone's great.
Everybody's approachable. You have these people that are like industry giants, but they come to your booth, they talk to you, they hang out, they have a pipe. They're in the end, we're all literally just pipe smokers.
After a while, it starts to not even be as much about pipes anymore. The pipes are fun, and we all geek out about it a little bit, but it's really about the friendships with the people. I mean, some of these people have been my friends for 12 years, and I think they'll be the friends for the rest of our lives.
Well, the reason I come to the show is not for pipes. I've seen pipes. Nor do I need to come here to sell pipes because I have a website. I come here to see my old friends. And I'm sure they all come for the same reason. We don't come for pipes. It's fine to sell them and it's fine to display them. But no, it's a matter of spending time with the people who are an important part of your life.
I even got invited to one of my friends getting married at the Las Vegas sign. That I just met him in person, but I've known him for years. I own a few of his pipes. And he just called me up and said, hey, we're getting married in a couple hours. You want to come witness this for us? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do this.
The most important people here are the ones that are coming to attend the show. Yes, it's a pipe show, but it's a place for pipe people to come and see, touch, feel, experience, talk to each other, meet each other, have a chance to sit down for an hour with pipe makers, tobacconists, whoever. We're all here in the same 12,000 square feet.
You can even hear today on a Sunday afternoon the energy in the room, which, by the way, is probably better than what shows used to be, because by this time on a Sunday, the show would have been dead. But it doesn't sound like it's dead behind me from what I hear.
I'm definitely more interested in making this a regular occasion, like an annual event, like Thanksgiving or Christmas. This is like, it almost feels like Christmas. Like everybody's so happy and everybody's so just jovial, and the spirits are high. Like I told everybody today at the table at supper that not to be mushy or whatever, but my heart's full right now.